when the loser bracket final between GT and Unown, winner is going to move back into the grand final. We have GT on the left side with Espeon, Trevenant, Hoopa, Lucario, and a Gardevoir up against Unown with Snorlax, Comfey, Urshifu, Mew, and a Glaceon. For the right side, double spoon for Mew and Glaceon. Left side does have one on Espeon, of course, as well. The coding going back onto that Lucario. Heading into the first game. GT, I mean, I would say GT. I don't know who the favorite in this matchup is, honestly. I have no idea who I would favor. GT did have not the greatest February Cup, from what I remember. And I think they also dropped to the loser bracket in the February qualifier. And Unown were able to beat TTV as well today. But so did GT. So I feel like these two teams are probably pretty evenly matched when it comes to the things. And but we just saw Unown getting smashed by Amaterasu. Let's see if their mental is already back up to make sure that they don't feel too bad about getting smashed in that winner's final now. According looking for this last hit, the Meteor Mesh is going to get it. Glaceon already early on this top path. I assume it's going to be a Dark Urshifu, especially since it's laning. If you go for Surging Strikes, I feel like it needs level 5 as fast as possible to start taking over games. So yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a Dark Urshifu. Oh, we already have first kill of the game. Curlia is going to take down Mew on bot path. With the help of Espeon and the Phantom, they're going to start scoring 27 points. He just gets those in. 14 going for Curlia as well. Snorlax has no chance of defending this goal whatsoever. And again, Espeon already making waves in this early game. The tackle comes through. Or Banwell going hit by the Psyshock. And the Confusion. There's just not enough damage to take down Snorlax. Now we have Kratos going back to that central area. Farm his buffs up. And there's the big blow for the Urshifu. Up against that extreme speed Lucario of Locoding. Do I like extreme speed in this game? I mean, I think it's just so difficult to play now. But these Lucario players are already all incredible and they can make it work. But it's just not what it used to be, for sure not. It's not what it used to be. 41 points already for GT, 0 points currently for Unown. Which means Urshifu probably has no stacks. Not probably, it does mean if in case he has attack rate, he is currently sitting at 0 stacks. And now we have Eknoob getting to level 5. And unlocking that Woodhammer, going for the Astaris as well. The Bonk is going to hit. Gets also a lot of damage from the Icy Wind. But Unown can't quite commit too much on the left side. Another Icy Wind comes through. Oh, the Solar almost gets Eknoob. There's so much damage coming through from that Solar Beam Light Screen combo. But Trevenant just living with that Focus Band as well. Game is still quite slow. Regrets already level 7. Did the triple EV comp win? Yes, it did earlier. It did win. Gonna look for this last hit right here onto this Indeedee. Psyshock comes through into Psybeam. Woodhammer as well there. Lots of last hitting. This Espeon and Trevenant bot lane combo is so deadly. So annoying to play against. A lot of stuns. A lot of CC. I mean, that's stunning, right? A lot of damage as well. And the entire team of Unown is already on bot path. They want to be ready for this. They have the Viklo Shifu. They want to make sure they get this Reggie as fast as possible. Because Espeon is already level 8. It's going to be very hard to win a team fight into GT right now. They're going to instantly go for it and just hope that they can get it before they all go down. But Eknoob just running in. He hits a nice Woodhammer. There's the Espeon Unite hitting 3, knocking up all of them. And this could just be terrible for Unown. There's only Urshifu left. Big Blow's being charged up. Can he go for it? No, he can't even go for it. And they're all dead. They get aced. And GT doesn't even lose a single member. 5 people go down for Unown. And they also get the Reggie. Complete disaster for Unown. GT with an incredible early game. They also finish off the first goal. Banwell also goes down again. The Psyshock just doing so much damage. Of Gardevoir and Espeon. Oh my god, he even snipes the blue buff away. This is so terrible for Unown. This is absolutely terrible. This could already, I feel like this is already kind of game. They're so far behind now. The coding though, as I say that, might just be going for something too funny. And he's gonna get punished for it. Does use Unite Move right in the bush. But there's 5 members around of Unown, and Lucario just kind of feeds away some experience. Now Unown can start going for this Regieleki. We still have Espeon who can try and snipe it away, but the big blow is there. Who's gonna get it? Regrets. Also going to Pure. There's the Psyshock Psybeam match just fast on the big blow. Big blow was charged up too late. Now he's gonna fall. Combi's also getting delivered right into the arms of GT. Another easy double kill for the Espeon. Into Unite Move. Makes that a triple KO almost. No, Gardevoir's gonna claim this one. And they're gonna score 40 points. They're gonna score... I mean, they can score 36 points, right? If they want to, but they're gonna wait a tiny bit for the timer to make sure those NDDs spawn a bit later. And 0 points still for Unown. 0 points. This is difficult. Regrets picking up another blue buff. 238 to 0 points. And again, Espeon just... Really, Espeon is just gonna get so much value. It's gonna get so much value. What did I say, Astaria? Didn't I say Wicked Blow? I thought I did. And going over to left side now. Big, I mean, no, I say Wicked. It just sounds like Big Blow, but I say Big Blow. Now Coding might be caught right here. The Bone Rush is there. The Coding. Is he gonna die again? Next ball is going to land. And he does get taken down. I do say Big Blow. I just say maybe too fast. I don't know. I know it's like Wicked, but I say it a bit fast. Regirock is dropping low in HP. But I'm looking for the heavy slam. But is he gonna unite for this? Kratos is waiting. He's just chilling right now. And he's gonna go for the Snorlax Unite. Tries to go for the last hit. Knocks Gardevoir out of the hyperspace portal at least. But he can't get that Regirock. That looked quite funny. Oh, nice side shock. It's gonna snipe you away. Not there chase onto this Urshifu. Can he get away? Waterhammer's gonna land. Second Waterhammer lands into that side shock, side beam. And you just can't move against this Trevenant and Espeon combo. It is so unfair to play against. One Waterhammer into side shock, another Waterhammer into side beam is so much CC. It is so difficult. I mean, Waterhammer is currently one of the highest win rate moves in the entire game. For a reason. It got such a huge buff. It's so much faster now. And finally playable. Not just playable, it's literally OP. It's currently the highest win rate defender in the entire game. After the buffs instantly. And now the Regieleki also gets claimed by GT. At least Unown was finally able to score some points, 50 in total. So they don't lose to 0 points at least, in case they lose. You don't want to be the team that scores 0 points in a loser bracket final, right? In a top 3 match right here. Those are the top 3. Two of the best 3 teams currently in the March Cup. And there's only one better, which is Amaterasu waiting in the grand final. Experience-wise, GT is very far ahead. They have a level 13 Espeon, a level 12 Gardevoir, almost level 13 as well now. And a level 12 Lucario, highest on the right side is just one Glaceon, level 12. The rest is very far behind. I thought Urshifu is also going to hit level 12 right here at least. Almost at least. Another Reggie spawning in 30 seconds on the spot and path. And GT is obviously probably going to go for it. Is Unown going to take a fight? I feel like they have to try and do something at least. But it's very difficult. GT even stays a goal up on bot path, so they can retreat quite easily in case the fight is breaking out. And kite back towards the goal. But Trevin is in a very bad position right here. Has to horn each out. Looks like he's going to be fine for now. Barnwell walking forward, looking for that heavy slam. And Unown is here, and it's going to be a Regice. HP duration, nice Psyshock is going to land. Another double Woodhammer. Psyshock of Espeon coming through. And GT gonna look for this fight. We just have Trevenant just maybe walking in first. I mean, I feel like he looks unkillable right now. If he just walks in with those Woodhammers, the Hornish is going to miss and he's dropping quite low now. But a double Woodhammer onto Glaceon. Glaceon gets taken down. Eknoob does lose its focus band. What? Gardevoir? Huh? Kratos? He just eject button forward and Unite move nothing. But it's gonna rip Rayquaza. It's Unown in position right now. GT, they're just going for the flip. Where's the big blow Shifu? Is he gonna make it there in time? They're gonna go in and Mew's gonna claim it for Team Unown. They're just gonna take Rayquaza, but can GT get rid of the shields is the question now. GT are the ones that go for the flip. And Unown's able to snipe it away with the Mew, but they lose all the shields. So nice done by GT. So they keep calm and they just make sure they get rid of all the shields with that point lead. And they're able to still just make it out alive. Ewo might score 80 points. No, gets knocked up in the last second. But Glaceon still has a shield. Glaceon still has a shield. So after you lose Rayquaza, just make sure you try and get those shields done. And the way GT did a great way of making sure that the shields go down. But we still have one on Glaceon. I don't know if Snorlax still has a shield. I'm not sure who else has one. No, Snorlax doesn't have it either. So it's only on Glaceon now. 1 minute 7 left of game time. GT stays to defend right now. It's very easy to die on your first goal. So this game is nowhere to be over. It's very, very easy to die on those goals. And Unown is looking for it now. Four people per path. They're going to look for the push now. Glaceon is also here, and Glaceon is going to maybe finish this one off. But can they score some more points on this? The question, or they all have 50. Unless Comfy goes off and scores, but there's one going in for the side of Unown. But Lucario is going to go towards the right side. He's going to score 100. Regrets might be caught though. And Gardevoir's going to go down. GT, they should just maybe give up on this goal. Instead, they go down. And they might just die right here. Another 100 going now for the side of Unown, but they still need some more points. There's only Lucario left though. And 25 seconds. What is GT doing? And they throw the game completely away. And Unown is gonna take the win. GT. What a throw. Jesus, not just throw it once on the Rayquaza, they throw it twice, defending the first goal. Instead of defending the second one. And they lose Gardevoir, they lose the damage dealers quite early on, the rest just get dove. And Unown are taking the first map. Oh boy, GT. Yeah, the name just stays for good throw, I guess. GT aka good throw? I don't know. Jesus. That is not a game that Unown should have won, that is for sure. Draft number 2, we have a Dragapult for Team Unown. They have a Snorlax, Blastoise, Super, Espeon, and a Dragapult. On the right side, Mime, Comfy, Gardevoir, Lucario again for the coding, and Cramorant. They don't have a lot of frontline. Double defender against no defender. Mime pretty much being a pseudo frontline right here in this game. Potentially going power swap, I would assume, with this, maybe barrier. But yeah, GT is looking quite vulnerable. And we're heading into the match right now. Dragapult, very interesting. Dragon Dance was fixed. I want to see if we see Dragon Dance or if we're going to see a Phantom Force for the side of Unown. Dragon Dance had a bug where the Dragon Dance wasn't properly resetting. And now again it does properly reset, so we could see some Dragon Dance again. It was a very annoying bug on the latest patch, which has been fixed. What is it going to be? On top path now, Draglox looking for the gank. Very early on. So it's going to be a Phantom Force, also going to be a Dragon Dance. Gonna find out as soon as he's going to use one of his moves. Tyrese are going to spawn. The coding is level 5 though, so Unown has to be very careful. He's going to start e-speeding. 4 people are top for the Unown, and there's the Dragon Dance going in onto the coding, and the coding is actually going to fall. And there's a reset for Draglock. He's going to get the reset, and he gets another reset probably as well. No, Espeon actually claiming this KO. Hyperspace comes through, and Espeon is going to live for now. I mean, Curlia is going to live. 16 points go in, 25 points go in. And Unown going into the lead right now with this early gank of the Draglock, and 4 people getting committed towards this top path. Worked out well for the side of Unown. Now we have I'm not allowed to say this guy's name on Twitch. It's a banned word. I just didn't realize the guy is called like this. But no, I mean, I don't think that's an issue since he's called Simp. But still quite funny. Simp is a banned word on Twitch, so not allowed to say that actually. And Kratos fighting Draglock right here in the enemy center area. And both are kind of just trading blows a tiny bit. Cramorant, now the mid Altaria's up, and the coding is here. He's going to start e-dancing all over those Altarias, and they're going to claim the big experience there as well. And Kratos, with that Compion, it's going to be very annoying. He's going to get Draglock out of that Dragon Dance. Does he have enough damage though? No, he doesn't have enough damage. Espeon is there just in time. The Hyperspace Portal is going to save Freak from a Comfy, and he's going to Dragon Dance over. No, but wow, just barely attaches onto the Curlia, and he gets out alive. 60 points to 18 for the self Unown, and Freak is going to live, but also Comfy is also barely going to live. Barely going to live right here. Coding going in for the spot. Rapid Spin is there ready for the Wartortle, and the Coding probably has no chance of fighting this defender anymore now, because it just does so much damage that you can't even dodge. We already have level 8 for Espeon unlocked quite early on into this match. Right in time for the ready spawn. And again, these Espeons are just such a game changer. Kratos also level 8, but 7 entire level away from the snap move. He's just diving in though. Espeon's already dropping super low on HP. Has to use its snap move quite early. Oh, Warthog is oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. I'm sorry. 3 people go down for Team Unown. Dragon Dance, can he find any resets right here? Does have the Unite move up as well. He's going to start damaging. The Flame Breath is there, but no, he gets bonked into the wall by the Confusion. And Mr. Mime ruins Dragapult's day by taking him down. Now GT is going to take over this Registeel after taking 4 KOs down. 4 knockouts over Unown. I'm going to start looking for a push right here, but Espeon is still around. Block goes into the wall. Coding has the E-speed to be totally safe. Cramorant now getting level 9, Gardevoir level 9 for the side of GT. They have their Unite moves unlocked. And the coding as well after the Altarias is going to go for mid and take these Altarias. Now Unite move unlocked for him as well. Experience lead for the side of GT, obviously after winning the bot fight. But also 3 level 9s for now. Blastoise evolution finally done. Pretty early actually. Sometimes it can take ages for Warthog to evolve. And we have Cramorant taking on Snorlax on this bottom path. GT looking for a push now. And they're also doing Ridge at the same time. The coding has Unite move up. He's going to go for this Unite move, and he's going to secure it. Lucario Unite does a lot of damage if you cast it on top of someone, and Hooper's also getting caught. And now they can probably push this one in. It's only Blastoise. Snorlax actually no. Snorlax is there as well now to start maybe defending. Blastoise going deep right now. With the Unite move, he's going to try to go for the coding. Can he finish off Lucario? Does he have enough damage? I don't think he has to do the Comfy. No, he doesn't have enough damage. But the Focus Band should keep him alive. But no, they both get rooted by the Regieleki. They both get rooted up. And the coding just goes in, takes one down. Can he go for Snorlax as well? No, Snorlax goes to the berries in time. Heavy slams back in. Regieleki is almost at full HP. And it's just a Hooper. And a Snorlax trying to defend the Regieleki right here. But Espeon coming now with the Hyperspace Portal. He's going to help out his teammates. Pushing it a tiny bit away. Shouldn't push it too far away though. Otherwise it's going to get hard to clear. Jumps back onto the Regieleki. Down to half HP now. And Unown should be able to finish off this Regieleki now. 138 to 18 points with a solid lead. But can they actually? No, wait. It's still going to go in the end? Is it going to go to Espeon using Night Move? Looking for the Regieleki. And the Psyshock is going to get Gardevoir. At least find a KO as well. Mime is going to get Dragapult on the other side of the map. And Tupa also getting Mr. Mime. It's a bloodbath on top and bot. Just fights over and over again. Now Blaster is looking for Kratos. And we already have Reggie spawning. Hooper has the Unbound ready. And can port unite all his teammates in. But he says he will take Hyperspace Portal first. X-Speed's in now. And there's the portal. Are now looking for the fight. Locks up Lucario. Lucario is diving in already deep. Blastoise Unite only hitting Mr. Mime right here because Cromwell isn't Unite move. He's unstoppable. Reggie is dropping low. Gardevoir Unites there. Gardevoir's going to claim the Regis for the side of GT. Now the fight is breaking out. Espeon is dropping low HP. Stuck to the power swap. He's going to go taken down. 2 KOs already for the side of GT. But they need to start scoring points. Comfy's going to take down Espeon. On a second KO. Snorlax just buying time with the Unite move. Is going to start healing up. Knocking them up as well. And keeping the goal alive for now. GT is just struggling on points. 178 to only 18 points. For the side of Unown. Dragapult now level 12. Highest level in the game. With the Espeon and the Cramorant. So experience stay quite even. And Blastoise is also getting close to level 12. Starting up this Regieleki. Espeon is also here to help out. The Psybeam goes towards the Ataria. It's going to clear those as well, of course. And they're going to claim a free Regieleki as well. And now this might allow Unown to even get a further point lead. Because they can start moving towards top path and start finishing off their goal right there. Because GT has to respond to this Regieleki push, which means now Unown can go for a bot lane push or a top lane push at the same time as well. Looks like Blastoise might be trying to pressure Lucario right here. Same for Espeon. It's now 1v2 up top path. Lucario has to be very careful. Can they actually push this one in? I don't think Lucario can defend a 1v2. Yeah, he does get taken down. Huge disaster for GT. 50 and 24 points go in. Are they going to finish off the goal with another 10? Yes, they're going to do so unless Espeon gets taken out by Gardevoir, but no, he gets those 10 in. 282 points down. Espeon even gets Gardevoir in the end. Gardevoir gets taken down. What a disaster for GT. And now Dragon Dance Dragapult also getting 1 KO. He's going to start Redding Dancing again. Can he get another reset? There's the Unite move into Dragon Breath. Oh, but Kratos just barely living. And Unown really turning up in the second match now. A level 14 Dragapult. For the side of Unown. Looking absolutely on top right now. 5 seconds for this bottom Reggie to spawn. And Unown is in position as well. But yeah, they can't go for it, right? It's too close to Rayquaza spawning. So they're not going to commit for it. Because then they lose mid-positioning. And GT has been also flipping Rayquazas, I think. They could just burst it on instantly, like last game. So want to be in position for this. Cramorant looking maybe for a push on top path. Dragapult has to be careful. He might be face checking to Cramorant right here. And yes, he does. Cramorant goes on to Dragapult. Dragapult is almost dead and he gets taken down. If only we would use our minimap, we would see it. And now we look at it. Nice. After cameraman, you are killing me. Heavy Slam goes in onto Mr. Mime. Dragapult is still down. And now, oh my god, Cramorant is going so deep right now. They also get Espeon. They have no chance of dealing with this Cramorant right now. Rayquaza is being taken by the side of GT. What can Unown do right here? They still have Blastoise. They're getting heavy slammed on. Can Banwei get its Night move out? Yes, he can. He's going to start healing up. GT's dropping 9 HP, but they secure Rayquaza for the side of GT. They're going to make their way towards the left side. Gardevoir's going to score 100 points. Cramorant's going to deliver Comfy, maybe? They're going to let Comfy just... No, they're just going to score 100 points. And now he's going to go towards the main base. And probably just put the Uber. Wait, but GT is still behind right now. They have to score more points. Comfy? Can Comfy get those points in? They can't get the Comfy points in. GT is still behind right now. They need more points. But Gardevoir's there. Can Gardevoir's Rayquaza sheets down. But this game is not over yet. There's 50 seconds left. Only a 30-point lead for the side of GT. Comfy was not able to score on the main base. Crumman walking back to the left side, but Snorlax is currently defending. He's aware of this. Only 12 go in. No, Unown can look for the push themselves because they're outnumbering right now. They just have to score some points right now. Eknub goes down. There's a Dragon Dance reset. Freak is going very, very deep. Can they score these points? This is going to be the win for Unown. They have the 2-point lead. But Crumman can still score as well. Crumman can score more points. They have nearly more. GT is now back in the lead with Crumman scoring 22 points. There's only 23 seconds left. Can Unown score some more points on the bottom path? Can they do it? Coding solo on HP, 10 points go in. That's not going to be enough, so Crumman scores another 6 points. Oh my god, Blastoise is trying to collect some more. Puts another 14. 2 points difference. Blastoise, now he goes down before he scores more points. Oh my god. They get vibed. And Crumman on the left side is still scoring a few more points. And GT is going to take an insanely close victory in the second match. Oh my goodness. Wow, what an ending to this match. That was still so close. Even though GT got Rayquaza, it took them so much to still even win this match. And they force a third game. This losers final, we have GT with Espeon, Trevenant, Comfey, Lucario, and Talonflame up against a Mime, Hooper, Blastoise, Cramorant, and Aegislash for Unown. Final draft, winner's gonna play against Amaterasu in the grand final. There we go, what's landing going to look like. Talonflame taking over the jungle for GT. Center area on the right side going over to Aegislash. Interesting. Want to get that fast level 7 for the side of the Aegislash. Interesting, okay. Want to just make sure they get the right guard as fast as possible in that final evolution to be able to be a threat in this game. We have seen some Aegislash jungle in the past, but I honestly haven't seen it in quite a long time. Very interesting drafts on both sides. That Talonflame, especially on the left side, with Lucario. And on the right side, we have that Aegislash with a Cramorant, which, I mean, I'm a big Cramorant fan. I think this Pokemon is great. And they're kind of going to take it away from GT because Kratos has been popping off with it. So, kind of just making sure this doesn't happen to them. First last hits are going down. Bound only level 3, they're looking for the clap, and he's actually going to get it there. Psyshock being a bit too early, but they might just fall right now. Cramorant has reject button away, and then another snake. Psyshock is going to take down Mr. Mime for the first KO of the game for the side of GT. They only score point, another Psyshock is going to land. Regrets really on point with those right now, and the Ataris are going to spawn on both sides. Kratos looking for the engage maybe with the Comfey, but decides to go against it because Unown sent 4 members up towards his top path to deal with those Atarias, and obviously doesn't want to just dive into our enemy Pokemon, especially not into a Sacred Sword. Now we have the Wartortle taking over the jungle, and we have Freak on that Blue Blade just staying topside, engaging onto the coding, but the healing of Comfey should be enough. That the coding is not going to fall down. Level 5 now, he's going to start E-speeding. Freak is still quite squishy because he's only level 5, doesn't have the right guard yet, but he's going to go into the Hyperspace Portal. Can they actually get Hooper though? Oh my god, one more extreme speed, but he's running out of them. Doesn't have another reset. And now Comfey is almost getting caught. Confusion lands onto the barrier. And Eknub with a... That was such a nice... Wow. That was a very nice Woodhammer. Hits him with the edge, which means he goes towards the middle and away from the goal. And the second Woodhammer comes down. Wonderfully played by Eknub, abusing that, you know, the first Woodhammer points people towards the middle and gets him away from the goal for an easy KO. We're done by him. Back to top path now, GT with 79 points. Unown going for these Atarias, but so is Trevenant and the Espeon. Going for the Woodhammer again. Psyshock, Psybeam. And I don't think they got those though. Not sure who got the Ataria. What? The Hornage gets stuck on the light screen. But he is still totally fine. We have Cramorant on level 6 now, picking up the dive. I hope he has dive air slash. I'm not a big fan of Surf Hurricane. Wait, he said the Whirlpool, of course. He didn't level up yet, because Whirlpool is better for these Atarias. So instead, now he has the dive. After those are down. And we have a Wartortle winning a 1v1 over Lucario. Solo Bolo on top path. For the Wartortle. That is surprising. The coding just getting caught and it's 2 levels down now. Towards this Wartortle. GT is going to start up this Regice. They have 1 Unite move on Espeon. Espeon always has Unite move up, but he's already level 9 as well anyways. And looks like GT is going to go for it. They're going to have Fly, and they're going to have Psyshock, Psybeam hitting at the same time. And they claim a free Regice. Unown, not even in time yet. But Blastoise is level 9. Could maybe look for some chaos right here. Goes into Trevenant, who uses X-Speed to just run away and go to safety quite easily. 97 points now. Also of GT having a good early game. The only problem is that Lucario, who's, not having the greatest early game yet, but he's still level 8 as well. which is the second highest level if you would look to the right side of Team Unown. So, overall in the game, in his team he's not doing too great, but overall in the game he's still ahead in experience. Might be caught as well again. The second shot's going to land. There's a water sport rapid spin. He has one more bone rush. The jackpot of Blastoise towards the left side, but the shield of passive, the passive of Lucario, is enough as well to keep him easily alive. Level 9 now, and then level 8 for the Aegis Slash. Has the Wildcard up. Talonflame is diving deep. He's going to dodge the Blastoise with the fly, but Lucario is going to fall next. Nice Talonflame Unite going on to Hoopa to get him away from the Hyperspace Portal. And now the next target is that Aegis Slash. He stays Hoopa on him. He's going to go for Aegis Slash. He's going to hit the fly. Focus Band. It should be enough. Sacred Sword comes through. Can they finish him off? Comfy has to use Unite move, and Kratos on the chase now, looking for the next fly. Another Wildcard is there. He tries to go for the Flame Charge KO, but he doesn't have enough damage. He just doesn't have enough damage. The Unite move comes through from Aegis Slash, but he's going to fall in the end. But still a 1-for-1, and he was actually able to get down this Talonflame. Just not enough damage. Out of the Speedster. You know, the Speedster didn't have damage. Vigileki and a half HP now. Dropping low. Blastoise is going in. Lucario Knight is not going to claim it. It goes over to his team though. Espeon is able to secure the Vigileki for the side of GT. And he's going to score 30 points. Vigileki goes in. And I mean, yeah, they could have had 10 more points there, but I don't think they care too much about that. He tried to get rid of the goal before the Vigileki goes in with a Comfy on him. It was barely just not enough to get rid of the goal. But it was a good try anyways. Espeon's going to pick up this red buff. And now the next Reggie is already spawning. So the next fight is going to happen. But we don't even have... No, there's level 9 now for the Hoopa. Just slightly hitting it. And is he going to use the Unbound? He wants to port, obviously, port his Blastoise. And Fly is already going very, very deep. But Hoopa's so tanky in the Unbound form. Getting a lot of HP right now. There's Crammed Unite and Great Precision. Talonflame is flying through. Crammed already getting 1 KO right now. Espeon is down. For the side of GT, Aegis Slash on the right side is also down. And there's a double KO for Talonflame now. Unown is dropping super low on HP. Crumman's the next one to fall. This could be the triple KO for the Talonflame. Yes, it's a triple KO. Can you also secure Reggie's steal? No, he can't. The auto tech, I think, of Mr. Mime was able to actually get it. No, it was actually Blastoise in the end. It looked like the boost auto tech was it. But Blastoise secures the Reggie for Unown. Or Blastoise dropping low on HP. The Magic Leaf of Comfy is able to get this KO. And they're going to keep going now. Aegis Slash is going to fly through. Can they finish off Eknoop as well? Espeon is going to get taken down by it. Comfy using a passive Unite right here to heal up Eknoop. And Talonflame is already back in action. He's back in action. He's going to land on 2 right now. Can he finish off the Aegis Slash? Does he have enough damage? It doesn't look like it. The Wildcard is just there. The Sacred Sword goes back in. He's going to get Comfy. Comfy detached. And Comfy gets taken down by the Aegis Slash. And Talonflame, though, does find the revenge in the end with the double KO. But man, that was hectic. That ended up being very hectic for both teams. But in the end, Talonflame is staying able to get a double KO for himself, which he's going to be quite happy with. But yeah, Comfy detaching there, and he gets Sacred Sworded and boosted auto attacked. 180 points still for GT, only 18 for Unown. Unown's going to make a push happen right here with the Hoopa Unbound. Looking for Talonflame, gets hit by the barrier. Is Nymph not doing anything? Flying onto Cramorant now, and Talonflame is getting taken down by the Blastoise Unite move. Terrible play there by GT of the Talonflame, but what can Coding do now? Can he cook? He's only level 12. He missed his E-Speed actually. And he's not level 13, which means he can't reset the Cramorant that comes through. But now he's E-Speeding. He's E-Speeding. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3. Can he get 4? With the help of Espeon. They still turn it around. But he missed the first E-Speed, but in the end, they still managed to actually win out of this team fight. Oh my god, he got the next E-Speed back up in time. And he's able to defend the goal from a disaster of a team fight. Like Coding now hitting with 13, which means Bone Rush Plus can also just reset the E-Speed in case something like this happens again for the side of GT. So very good. For Miss Vigileki is getting taken. Flying to Psyshock should be enough. Oh god, that was actually pretty badly timed. But they still get the Vigileki in the end anyways. So good for them. But that could have been maybe a bit better timed, I feel like. Just a tiny bit better timed, I would say. But they take it down. And it's going to start pushing now towards the second goal. And it actually went in. Can Talonflame score some points right here? Can he go to the right side? It looks like he's probably going to go for it. They should, right? GT going to have a huge point lead otherwise. Unown could go for a Rayquaza Rip if they wanted to. Talonflame going over now. He's going to score 100 points. And Talonflame should be easily able to get out as well. 334 points now for GT. 300 point lead almost. Oh, Hoopa might be caught right here. Woodhammer's going to land. The second Woodhammer lands as well. And Hoopa's getting taken down by the Espeon Psyshock. And now I think Unown's time in this tournament might just be over. Talonflame comes through. Unite moves it. There's 2 down for the South Unown. 3 down for the South Unown. It's Cramorant left. Cramorant does find one on Espeon. Blastoise all down to him, but the Comfy and Trevenant are going to be too tanky But they can't do Rayquaza yet. So might not be over. Unown's dead the second chance. They have Hoopa Unbound. So no, the game is not over yet. Unown does have a second chance with that Hoopa Unbound. Can port everyone back to Rayquaza and can go for another push onto this Rayquaza attempt. But Eknoop is trying to buy time. Kratos is back as well now, looking for the fly. Has to be careful not to just get confused against the Roy right here. And X just is going for it. Yeah, they're unpounding and they're just going for Rayquaza. Rayquaza is going for sure, going to down. It's already under half HP. GT is just trying to hopefully get some shields away from Rayquaza. There's the fly landing and the fly is into a flame charge. Is able to get Rayquaza for the side of GT. Kratos is going to claim it. And that's going to be it. GT moves into the grand final. This time it's not going to be a close and they claim Rayquaza for the side. And they're gonna move towards the grand final to challenge Amaterasu for the victory.